These perfumes have been sorely neglected in my collection, and I owe them an apology, and it's time to bring them back. Hi everyone, I'm Annie G, and welcome to my channel where the scents are sweet and the reviews are spicy. It is my job to make sure that you are never overspending on anything, let alone perfume. I am doing no buy January. Although I love reviewing perfumes, I love testing new perfumes. I have so many samples and so many full bottles that don't get enough love. So January is the month where I'm rediscovering my own collection, going through samples, and doing a no buy. So today, here are the perfumes that I am rediscovering in my collection for January. So a little bit of a shop my collection / I've neglected these beauties and it's time to give them the love and attention they deserve. So let's get into it. First up is a vanilla classic, an icon that I obsessed over, and I was like, I'm not a perfume collector unless I have a bottle. So I hunted her down. I got a good deal on Mercari. This is Eau Duelle EDT by Diptyque. Now, I like the EDT a little bit better. It's a little less cypriol, it's a little less resiny intense, a little heavier on the vanilla, but this is the iconic green vanilla. In the same vein as Angelique Noir, this is a earthy, green, foresty kind of vanilla. I've heard it described as a forest fairy vanilla, and I agree. It is so delicious. It is so interesting. It has that very Diptyque feel about it. It's very French and elegant. This is another Fabrice Pellegrin icon. He's one of my favorite perfumers. Hazard Bazaar, if you've seen any of my videos, is like one of my favorite skin scents. He also did this vanilla, so I think I just love the way he does vanilla. In the EDT, you have notes of bourbon vanilla, elemi resin, juniper, cardamom, pink pepper, olibanum, black tea, ambergris, bergamot, musk, and saffron. So it's really that juniper and the cardamom that give it that green feel. The black tea is interesting because typically tea notes give me a headache, so I kind of avoid those, but I really don't get much of that. I think it just adds to like the earthy greenness. Ambergris, bergamot, saffron is what really helps this project and gives it a little bit of a smoky, leathery vibe, but I'm hesitant to say leather because it's not like super leathery. This is so delicious. Like I said, I obsessed over it. I had to have it, and then I got it and I haven't worn it. I've had it for 2 months and I've worn it maybe once. So this is one that I am prioritizing wearing in January because it's a really good winter vanilla that can lead us through to the spring, and I think even through the summer. I think it's just a year-round staple and just so good. So I've neglected her, and Eau Duelle Diptyque is getting my attention in January. Oh, my battery's about to die. One sec. And we're back. Next up, fragrances I've neglected that I am prioritizing in January. Sugar Leather by Nuit Nomad. Holy cow. It is earthy and masculine, but still so sweet and cozy. It is powdery and yet... It is powdery and yet... God, so many hairs. Anywho, it's powdery, but still earthy and rich. It is so good. The notes list in here is super simple. Cinnamon, caramel, leather, labdanum, and amorous. So a little resinous, earthy. The labdanum complements the leather so well and gives it a more uplifted leather rather than a really dark, heavy leather. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a citrus note in here that they're just not marketing, or like a musk. It's got this creamy quality that might be the caramel, but it's not sickly sweet. It is French perfumery through and through. This is so good. Again, this is another one that I like dreamt about. I had to have. I got a sample, ran through it. I was like, I have to have it. Waited to find a good deal on it, found it, and then I just bought a bunch of other perfumes and never wore it. So I've neglected her, and it's time I give her the attention she needs. So Sugar Leather by Nuit Nomad is going to the front of my tray. Now this next one, do I regret buying it? A little bit. But I have it and I love it and I need to get use out of it. This is the most expensive perfume in my collection. This is Nefs by Nishane. Now, I found this on insane discount. I think I got it for like $250. This is a $600, $700 perfume, okay? So I did get a great deal. Did I need to buy this perfume? No. Am I glad that I have it? Yes. because I spent so much money on this, I need to wear it. I got it and it's just been sitting there. And I think sometimes with super expensive things, we're like scared to use it because it's like too nice. It's only for special occasions. F that. You spent money on it, use it. I'm talking to myself here. This is a beautiful oriental rose. I think some people might think of it as like an old lady or like grandma perfume because it has that rose and geranium, which has a more vintage feel. But the date and the honey and the oud in here and the saffron is just so elegant. It is very Middle Eastern. It is rich. It is classy. It is elegant. And I need to get my money's worth out of this. I paid for it and it's just been sitting there. So Nefs by Nishane is going to be my date night fragrance in January. Next icon that I've neglected. One of my favorite discoveries of 2025, but I bought it and then now it's just sitting there. And I wore it like crazy the first couple weeks that I had it, but it's just the life of a perfume collector. It's just like on to the next perfume. And so Orphéon by Diptyque, I really want to wear this more. It's leaking. Anyways, I need to wear this more. I need to get my money's worth. It's so elegant and it's perfect for winter. It has a cold feel. It's juniper, it's jasmine, musk. So beautiful and elegant and classy. I just think it's such an amazing perfume that I'm so glad I finally discovered in 2025, and I need to prioritize wearing it. This is a perfect everyday professional work office scent. It is just so lovely. It's just lovely. And so I'm going to prioritize this one in January. How dare I neglect her? Okay, another one that I obsessed over, bought, had to have, and then completely neglected. This is an oldie, but a goodie. This is Bouquet Ideale by Xerjoff. Gorgeous bottle. I love the tassel. It is so fun. I found such a good deal on this. This was a tester. It has the notes on the back, which is so nice. But yeah, this is like 90 bucks. So some of these older fragrances you can really find a good deal on, which is why I love discovering them and buying them. But then I just buy so many that I never use what I have. Oh my gosh. And this is just the iconic woody vanilla. Cinnamon, nutmeg at the top, middle notes, guaiac wood, sandalwood, virgin cedar, and papyrus. And then base notes, vanilla, coumarin, tobacco blossom, French labdanum, and musk. It's just the iconic smoky woody vanilla. The woody tobacco blossom is so much more gentle than tobacco actual leaf and so delicately done with the musk and the coumarin. Coumarin is just like more like a tonka bean note. Coumarin can be a little off-putting for some reason. I think it can be a little more sharp than like tonka bean, but in here it is so well balanced. And then the middle woody notes are really interesting. Usually those are base notes, but here it's right at the mid, so you get this really nice rich woodiness off the bat, and then the slight soft cinnamon nutmeg at the top. It's an iconic fragrance and it is so good and I love it, and I'm like, why don't I wear this more? It is such a good everyday staple vanilla. Earthy, it's very cool and elegant, down to earth, I'd say. It's not too like hoity-toity. Yeah, why don't I wear this more? It is so good. Let me know if you have this and if you have neglected it, because I think it's so old that no one really talks about it. Everyone's like, yeah, that's overdone, but it's so good. She needs more attention from me this month. And last but not least, a fragrance that's been sorely neglected by me that I am committing to in January. Santal Austral Extrait Matiere Premier. Oh, this is so good. It is elegant. It is sophisticated. It is rich, refined. It fills a room. It is slightly masculine, perfectly unisex, but creamy and can go either way. To me, this is like a George Clooney kind of fragrance. It's really smooth and beautiful. Top notes, iris, almond milk, creamy, soft, powdery. Middle notes, Australian sandalwood, very creamy and woody and slightly spicy. Base notes, black cardamom, tonka bean, and cyan benzoin. It is sophisticated and elegant. Again, I found an incredible deal on this. Their extraits are a lot more expensive, like $350, $400. I found this for $180 on the perfumes.com. If you don't know about the Perfumes, they have some of the craziest discounts I've ever seen on like newer, really good high-end perfumes. But yeah, I spent the money on this and I need to wear it because it is so good. It lasts so long. Nuclear, like 2-3 sprays. I'm smelling it for 8 hours. filling a room for 8 hours, and then skin scent for the next 10, 12. Like, it's incredible. It smells a lot like vanilla powder, but creamier and a little bit more masculine. The vanilla powder extra does smell very similar to this, but a little bit sweeter. If you really like vanilla powder, but want something a little creamier and not as sweet, I think you would love this. I don't know why I don't wear it more. Yeah, we're bringing her back. Okay, everyone, those are my fragrances that I am re-experiencing, recommitting to in January instead of buying more perfumes. I want to really get use out of the ones I already have and love. What perfumes in your collection have you neglected that you're wanting to recommit to? Let me know down below. Again, we don't have to be buying new all the time. We can go back to the classics and re-experience them, and it's like a whole new experience. Yeah, that's it for me. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm here for you on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, or Saturdays. And I will see you in my next video. Thanks. Bye.